The Chargers held their final practice in San Diego Thursday. Next stop for them, Costa Mesa for training camp. For the San Diego Union Tribune, I'm Annie Heilbrunn, joined by Kevin Acee, who has covered the Chargers for most of your years as a journalist. You've spent a lot of time here at Chargers Park. Kevin, what was it like for you today?
I think a lot like it was for Philip Rivers. He said, sad, maybe not the right word. There's a lot of atrocities in this world. Emotional for sure.
Lots of guys after practice taking pictures, more than I thought there would be. Also reminiscing about things they might take from the locker room. Antonio Gates saying he's going to try to unscrew his seat and take it with him. Philip Rivers said he might take something as well. It did have meaning to a lot of these players, a lot of these staffers that they didn't ask for this.
You just mentioned the two players who, and really Philip is the only one who has roots here. Antonio's house, for the most part, is in Los Angeles. Right. The two players with the most tenure here, Darrell Stuckey too, Corey Liuget, of course, 2010. But there are people who've worked in this building for 30 years or more. A few of them going, most of them not. And I really appreciated, among his other comments, that Philip Rivers, not that other players didn't, but Philip's heartfelt, appreciation of those people and what they've done for the team and how important it is to them that this building is closing.
I had sweaty hands and I was nervous before practice. I was like, what is wrong with me? I mean, we're going to the last mini camp practice and you're 14 and here I am nervous before going out there. It's a little bit ridiculous, but it was because of that. I was like, man, I'm not walking out of that doorway with a helmet in my hand ever again, So I tried not to go there. We had our regular little quarterback deal, and that Kellen beforehand was like, I don't know if we'll feel good if we win this. We're going to have to let you win that one. I said, hold on a minute now. Do not do that. And they didn't, but I did wear them out today. So I finished with a win out there in the QB drills. Sad to me is probably too strong of a word. I mean, there's a lot of things that are sad that people are dealing with, and I know it has been hard, and I'm certainly not understating it, but sad is probably a little too strong. Sure. But emotional and just kind of really just trying to, I think just more than anything, just trying to appreciate all those little things. I tried to last year, as I mentioned, 2 years ago when we weren't sure, that last week and that game, Miami, and then last year we weren't sure again. And so I've tried to this off season, every now and then on the practice field, you just kind of, I guess, take a little more of a glance around, and just go, shoot, you're not going to do it anymore. So I think more than anything, it's and I hope I've expressed it as the gratitude and the thankfulness for, there's a story about who packs your parachute, and many of y'all have heard that story, but it's true. I mean, there's so many guys in this building that do so much so that we can go play a football game and to practice, that we take for granted. It's just we show up and do what we do, but there's so many guys that pack our parachute. And so, yeah, I think more than anything, trying to express that gratitude, and I don't know that you can really do it in a thank you and a handshake and a hug, but certainly that. I mean, I just saw Dick Lewis and some of those guys, security guys, that have been you saw every day in the building, and always talk about unselfish guys, them among many, but that sticks out because I just was talking to them just a little while ago in the hallway. So, so many things that you just take part of your routine. Shoot, I pulled in that gate this morning at 6:05, and you go, golly, I probably won't pull in at 6:05 ever again here. It'll be another place. So all those things just part of your routine that you're so used to that will be different. I think it'll probably even settle in a little more over the next few days. I'm sure I'll trickle back in here a few times and dig in that QB room and make sure I've got everything. No telling some of the stuff that's down in the bottom of some folders. I'll find some game plans from 08 and 09, I'm sure. But no, shoot, it's just a lot of memories. A lot of memories with the guy. I think, like I've always told you, it's the people. It's the people that you have the memories with at this place, on the practice field, in the meeting rooms. You see, you go into certain places, I can sit there and think about so many guys that you spent time with in particular places. And then we were talking the other day at the house, and really my children have a lot of memories of this place. Shoot, there's been many Tuesdays, well, my oldest is 14 now, many Tuesdays when she was 2, 3, 4 years old, we were up here, and she was drawing on the boards in the quarterback room. And so they have memories. They were asking me, can we go up there one last time? We ride bikes around the track, here. And so it's not just my memories professionally and as a teammate and in this organization, but my children will have memories of us coming up here. So definitely a special place. It's been special, and all things come to an end at some point, and we'll move forward. When I was real little, we'd go to Braves games, and I was always a fanatic about the field crew and seeing them. I wanted to get there early to watch them spray the field, paint the field, and all that. So I remember standing up there after first getting drafted and looking off and thinking, gosh, this is awesome. Just something about a freshly painted practice field that's empty that is kind of your new home. you know, my last practice day went better than my first. I remember throwing an interception, I think, my first pass, so it was a little better today. So my last one ended better than my first one did, you know, just about 13 years ago and some change. So, but gosh, a lot of football memories on the field, but more than that, off the field probably. You know, I'm sure, pulling away to training camp this year will be emotional because, you know, it's always been right here. I've always gone home at lunch and gotten the playroom floor and let kids climb all over me and eat a sandwich and say, all right, I'm going back to practice. And then they've come to practice. So that part's going to be different. We're truly going away for training camp. So that'll be different for me. And I know, you know, when I tell Kellen and other guys that, they're like, shoot, that's what it has been for me forever. So we've been spoiled in that regard. It's been in our own backyard. So yeah, there'll be things that'll come up that I'm sure will feel different. But I think having the chance to end it as best you could, you know, I can be thankful for that.